I think better of it. Go back with the rest of your team, mate. You've got Quinta Paraiso to go to. But no, he wants to get stuck in. In the meantime, Orangutan scrapping it out over in Chumacera. At the moment, they found Reefus. I think that's the only player in that location as well. Going to be difficult to get this one back up for Alpha Gaming. And a nice little pickup. Keep that ball rolling for OG. They are currently in 4th place. And they're going to add that extra point to the tally.
Played fantastically well today. And I think that it's a sad... Wow, that is a very nice shot. What the... Okay.
I'm sort of aware of where these players start and where they drop. Spots Yol on the ridgeline. Wizgod, nah, he doesn't want to take that fight. The rest of his team's got it under control. Tanky, ooh, not so strong this time on the flick. Zol may actually get the flush there. But he's actually going to be able to pick up a buggy because you go from Bulls.
Gonna give a 100%, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to give 110%.
Give 100%.
Loads of points.
Yeah, just lock it down, lock it down. Pretty good teammates.
Going to try really hard.
Get those wins. That's what I'm talking about. Again, is the difference between OG's interview with AKOP and that interview with Tulika, which is a generalization game. You know, I much prefer to hear the real thoughts. But I suppose, you know, being able to play with your friends on a massive international scale is probably quite fun.
Ooh, a nice little shutdown there.
It is hunting him down too. Yeah.
In time.
And they'll be forced to play out the rest of the tournament. Just because I'm not feeling it right now. I really am not feeling it. And I think that tomorrow there's potential at like a 22-point game for them. But even then, not enough. Sitting the team down from Regnum Carrier. What a play that was. The 180 flick. Dear me.
My man with the pump action doing so much on the inside, and now Loxy has to turn around or run away. Tail between the legs. Regnum Kaya said dizzy by the pump action. That is crazy. That's a bit of mistiming from Regnum Kaya. It has to be said, though. Allowing that to happen, you need to step in at the same time, take those angles together.
Yeah, I mean, incredible stuff. I mean, a quick fling in the concrete, smooth sighting. Went poorly. No second date for Regnum Kaya, that's for sure. Alpha 7 now looking over towards ESR. I mean, DBS. The gun is consistently getting nerfed, but still seems to be able to one-shot people at mid to close range. I mean, Alpha Gaming's last place, which is also an insane statement to make. Oh, Ulf is. Never mind.
Yeah.
How is Ulf last place? Did they lose a point?
So Ulf had 11 elims and 1 placement, which is why they're losing the tiebreaker right now. But if they get one more point, they just win it again. APG got 1 point out of their fight. In the meantime, GS and DRX up on the ridge side, and DRX having a tough time of things, but it's definitely going to be able to be, it's resable. It's super resable here. Virtus Pro get the point though, which isn't great for DRX. They're not happy about that one, but they're happy that they can survive for a moment longer. ESO though wants to change that. Is the DBS going to find the range? Not quite chewing through him as he wants it to, as 4 players roll around the ridge, and they are going to take him down. ESO not so lucky there.
I mean, great. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm glad to see the DBS not come through once again. No, it was so good before, but you know that is the problem with the DBS at the moment. It's just a little bit inconsistent, much like DRX right now. As Virtus Pro continue to bully this team, starting to flow over towards the top side. Voston finding 1. Milky Way is down, but Aragon, Malloy, and Moston are still up and available and could look to clean out this. Jafar is just spraying. He is just spraying and praying, and it's working.
I mean, fair enough. He does get taken down by Voston from Virtus Pro. With Alpha 7 not making that 40-point mark on this day, with their game closing out on 38. That's not what they wanted to be, but it's still very solid. Oh, DX Xavier. They found a little caltrop in the middle there in the form of the remnants of Regnum Kaya, but they will stay alive.
I mean, you say that, but Alpha 7 kind of won PMWC purely off Miramar.
Okay, well, there's always exceptions. if you're getting 30 points every Miramar, sure. The arena
Well, they
seems to
were
be
getting
delivering
30 points, but yeah, anyway, we'll carry on. We'll have a discussion of another day.
If you get 45 points in Miramar, then sure. Thunder Talk making it real difficult for the arena right now. They are down to 1. Maybe able to get a res and back up to 2. R8 suffering as well as the Mad Bulls want more. R8, they started very strong and now they have that first place taken from them, that second place now as well. And it looks like they're not going to have too much longer to defend that third place either. Because OG, you know that they're going to want to try and chase that down. A bit of a gap there, but Tulika wants to star points back into the back of the buggy. Not going to find it though. Mori gets out of there for R8. Last player to stand.
Yeah, Mori dipping off into the distance. I don't want to play with this one too much longer. We're already down to 10 teams, 34 players as well. Surprisingly. This is quite a quick game. 20 minutes though on the clock. And with such a open field around us, yeah, it sort of makes sense that we are going to have a pretty rough end game for a lot of teams. Amori spots over towards Tulika, who's currently using the buggy to get some high ground performance. Wolves getting ripped to pieces. Sorry, DXavier getting ripped to pieces by Scarface alongside with Ketch. DXavier down to the 3.
Oh my. Them's going to have to move first. We'll see who it is. Mad Bulls might actually try and backfill this. We've seen crazier things today. That's a big opener as Aragorn take it down very, very low, but survives. Ragnarok trying to break forwards. I wonder if Malloy's going to be able to stop this one from doing too much damage. It's going to be Voston, though. Ever on the swivel, doing work, doing bits for him. Nerzed, next up on the road to go down, and that will be Malloy to take that one. Yiki are sending out 1 by 1. It is not ideal. Certainly not the best way to do things.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Aragon still taking shots over the top here. Virtus Pro, again, quite a messy team, but there is a method to the madness with VP. And that is undeniable at this point.
Ooh, Kara slicing through OG on the western side. To little to no resistance. And Kara happy to have the points from the bottom of the tables. At the moment, I'm looking at where that 7th place is going to end up blank. And Virtus Pro, they're already, I believe, going to be jumping up to at least level with Alpha 7 on a tiebreaker with the placement point they have yet to technically earn on this match, despite being guaranteed at least 1. If they can survive a little bit longer, that could go up to 2. Grab an Elim, maybe. That's what they're looking for, and get over Alpha 7. DXavier, actually in with a decent shout of getting quite far into this one. Even if it's a tough time. Eren for Ulf, last to stand, drops the smoke, but no more Mad Bulls to actually worry about on the run out. The blue zone, though, that's a bit more of a worry. See the damage it's doing. Goodness me. Grenade actually coming from Virtus Pro. Over towards Mad Bulls. They may be able to pick up that point here and now.
Okay. Let's see what they get done off the back of VP's push out, but it's pretty good. Takes down Flip, at least. Well, Wolves are still getting more points off the back of this one, and teams are parting ways with their players. Left, right, and center. That's a nice nade. Little bit short on the pitch.
Does get spotted. Not too sure who that's from, but I think it's the Wolves. There we go. Virtus Pro, you can see they will get locked in at 39 points now. Alpha 7 now. Potentially at risk of dropping it. He's dodging out the way and he's sprayed out. They aren't quite connecting with it in any sense. When they go out wide, a lot of ammo already expended on the spray down towards the player behind the buggy, and they're up close. They haven't been knocked yet, but there's still time. Levi's down first, but there's the trade from Nate. 1 for 1. The Wolves move in as well. Marceau moving into the high ground on the off angle. Just Paragin on the inside, but the burn is on. It's Coops to do the damage, though, as the Wolves claim the lion's share of the points here.
I mean, Wolves just getting a lot done off the back of this, but Kara, 7 elims on the game up towards a top 3. That is a really big result for them. Not quite the chicken dinner that maybe they were hoping for, but it's still very, very good. Thunder Talk looking for the second chicken dinner of the day. The Chinese team who came in today looking fantastically strong with some very good coordination, now looking to drop down a shower of thunder upon the Wolves.
And we'll see if they can convert. Really solidify themselves at the top of the tables. The Mad Bulls wanting to get pushed aside here with Thunder Talk already claiming enough points to surpass them. How much further can they go to lock in their top spot? Kara as well looking to finish their day on a high after a lack of point scoring so far. They'll want a little bit more. And the Wolves, they've been fairly middling today. An entrant from every angle of the tables to close us down.
They know towards the walls now. Kara off in the distance, still attempting to lay down a curtain of smoke to keep them sails safe in between. You can see here so much utility being expended, but most teams now lacking on those smoke canisters. Kara taking damage. CEO last left alive. A little bit of damage done, but Wolves now stay alive with all 4 players. Nasty nade on the outbreak from Thunder Talk. Coops goes down, and now a 4v2.
A reality check from the top of the hill as Thunder Talk able to find 2 almost immediately. Sighting now in the smoke, running around. Here's Higgles on the off angle, looks to give them a good fight, but no, Thunder Talk too much. As the Wolves fall at the final hurdle, they can't keep it going, and it will be another chicken dinner found for the team from the PEL.
Thunder Talk, just an incredible team today. And I mean, that started off with Sightings 180 on the Pumpy. Extreme.